Good day, everyone. This is Teacher Arian, and I'm going to talk about how to transcribe words into their phonetic transcription or their phonetic symbols. So, what are the skills that you have to have in order for you to be able to do this, to develop this skill? First, you have to have the knowledge of you have to memorize the symbols and the sounds that correspond to the symbol. Next is you should be able to have auditory acuity. What do you mean by that? You are able to distinguish sounds and you are willing to listen actually. You are willing to listen to phonemes, or you are sensitive to phonemes, or you have to develop the awareness of being able to distinguish the differences between the phonemes. Okay, so and a little bit of patience actually. Okay, so this is what you should remember when you are transcribing something. So here's the situation. Your ability to transcribe a sound into their symbol is very important. Why? Because when you are learning a language, for example, you go to Japan and you're learning a language, so sometimes you play everything by ear. So there are situations in our lives wherein we do not get. So for example, when we are listening to a song, okay, sometimes we cannot get what the singer have said, or yes, we cannot get the lyrics, but because of your ability to distinguish the different phonemes in what he said, like for example the phoneme ch, a, j. Okay, so you would know that what he or she said or what she sang is the word charge. Okay, so that's the importance. Another is this: when you are able to memorize the phonetic symbols and their sounds, it is easy for you to learn new words and their pronunciation. Actually, you cannot go wrong as long as you have the dictionary and as long as you have the pronunciation information in the dictionary. You cannot go wrong actually, because when you read the symbols, you just have to connect all the symbols, and then you can say the word already without even consulting the audio of the word, because sometimes people learn through that, consulting the audio of the word in the internet. But if you'll know how to if you know how to transcribe a word, and if you know the sound of each symbol in the pronunciation information, then you're good to go. Okay, so in transcribing something, it is important that you know how to dissect. Okay, you know how to dissect sounds. You know how to divide the sounds, and you know how to represent the sounds. Like for example, in the word charge. Okay, so when you dissect the sounds there in the word charge, you will see that it is divided into phonemes. Phonemes a phoneme is the basic unit of the sound of the language. So these sounds, e, a, o, these consonant sounds and these vowels, they are called phonemes. Okay, so let's have a demonstration of how we can, or we will be able to transcribe words into their phonetic transcription. Okay, let's transcribe the word charge. Okay, so as I've said earlier, that when you are transcribing a word, you have to be able to dissect a word in their phonemes, in the phoneme level. Okay, so what are the phonemes in this word? Or what are the sounds in the word? Okay, let's count. Let's dissect it. Okay, and count how many sounds we have. We have ch, a, j. If you read it, charge, charge. Okay, charge. Now, the next thing that you will do is to represent it into the phonetic symbol. Okay? So what is the phonetic symbol of the phoneme ch? It's this one. Ch. Then, what about the a? Then the r. J. So that is the phonetic symbol of the word, or the phonetic transcription of the word charge. Okay? Let's try another example. Let's try a more complicated one. Let's try a compound word. So here's a technique that I use whenever I transcribe. Whenever I transcribe words, I have I use this technique. Okay, in compound words, let's try hashtag. Okay, whenever I have this the compound word, I always divide it according to their individual word. Okay, let's divide. What are the words in the compound word? We have hash. Okay, this is the first one. Then that's the second one. Hashtag. Then I try to find first the sound of the first word of the individual words. So let's try to find the sounds in the, or what sounds compose the word hash. Okay, first is h. Then ah. Then sh. Then yes. Okay, now you have the phonetic transcription of the word hash. So hash. Then next we have the word tag. So it's a t, ah, g. Now we have hashtag. Okay, so we have now the phonetic transcription of the word hashtag. Okay,